Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Bloomburrow. So let's go ahead and get into it. Last time we had a really awesome deck. Too bad it didn't quite get to 7 wins. Today, what I'm aiming for is to reach Diamond rank. I've got enough for about this draft and maybe one more draft in order to reach Diamond rank. Look at this, we get to start with the Valley Mightcaller again. Yeah, it's between that or Feed the Cycle. They're both very good. But yeah, frog, rabbit, raccoon, or squirrel, this just gets bigger. Let's take it then. There's not much else to consider. There's a Baker's Bane duo here. Daggerfang duo. Waxwing Witness, Warren Elder, but yeah, someone's going to take that Feed the Cycle next. Ooh. Here we get past a pack with the Thoughtstalker Warlock. Doesn't really go with our first pick, but it is just a really strong card. There's a Take Out the Trash. Or there's a Lily Splash Mentor, which that's going to be my pick. Because if we can go into Frogs, let's go into Frogs. And maybe this Runaway Together will wheel. Oh, this guy's pretty good too. Brambleguard Captain, but that's not what we want to be doing. Okay, still seeing a lot of good cards. Downwind Ambusher, Brazen Collector, and Hivespine Wolverine, which is going to be my pick. Could take the Longstalk Brawl too. But I'm going to take the Wolverine. And we get past a pack with the only green card being this. Which is not phenomenal. There's kind of a middling blue 3-drop. Which we could pick it if we want to stick with blue-green, but we can get Waterspout Wardens later. We take the Shrike Force, which is the best card in the pack, which I think I'm going to do, just to hedge against other things, and wow. We get Burrowguard Mentor, we get Splash Lasher. I'm going to take the Lasher here, because at pick 5, this might be a sign that frogs are open. Pass a sign that rabbits are open for someone else. Oh my. We really could have gone down the rabbit hole again. But I'm going to take this Mind Whisker. I shouldn't need the Night Fisher. Or there's the... Yeah, let's take the... Okay, we have Sunshower Druid or we have Dire Downdraft. I'm going to take the Downdraft as interaction. I feel like I see Sunshower Druids all the time. I'll take Shore Up. I like it a little bit better than High Stride. Plus, there's a late Take Out the Trash, too. Alright, here we can take another Dire Downdraft. And look at that, Runaway Together did wheel. Frogs is like the only card that wants that card. I'll take it. That's a late cash grab. And here I can take the Waterspout Warden that wheeled. And a Hidden Grotto. Sure. And we open up a pack that has a Pond Prophet. So I'm just going to pick that. Nothing else here really to discuss for our colors. The rare might even wheel because it's not very good. So yeah, let's pick that up. And we get past a pack with Light Shell Duo. But we've got a couple good 4-drops already, and 3 Tree Root Weaver, which I think is going to be my pick. 1-3 can kind of hold the ground in the early game. Here I'm going to take a Head of the Homestead. I don't mind having one of these in a frog deck because we do have some like runaway together effects. Lily Splash Mentor. Yeah. That can just combo with it. Here's another Pond Prophet. We want as many of those as we can get. There's also Long River Lurker, which would be good too. Making target creature unblockable. Oh, that's a tough pick. Very tough. I'm going to take the Pond Prophet, though. Just going to take the Pond Prophet. Now, why couldn't this have the Long River Lurker? Guess I'll take another Head of the Homestead. Oh, hey, we found a Long River Lurker. Okay, here's another Runaway Together. I don't know if I'll play 2 of those, but we could. Great, we're the Nightmare Frog deck. All I need now to add to this deck is 2 Fecund Green Shells and the 4-mana... Is it Dream Whisperer or something? The thing that when it enters, it can tap a thing and put 3 stun counters on it. It's a gold rare. 4 mana, 3/4. And then I'll basically have the deck that I... Ooh, another Splash Lasher. That's cool. I'd like to pick up a Dazzling Denial, too. But I'm not going to take that over a Splash Lasher. I did have a 1 of Dazzling Denial in the frog deck I ran. I guess the Sherepod is the closest thing that might get played. Here we can take a Light Shell Duo. I'm going to put that off to the sideboard for now. High Stride we'll put into the main deck for now. Dire Downdraft number 3. I don't know how many of these we're going to play. Innkeeper's Talent. Well, that card's busted, too. Let's play it. So that's a card that can just add 1/1 counters to things every single turn. Make any creature into a massive threat. There's also a boar and a moose here. And another shore up, but yeah, just... easy Innkeeper's Talent. Alright, here's a Polywallop that we're going to take for some more interaction. A third Splash Lash? I'm actually going to take the Tree Guard duo this time. We have enough Splash Lashing going on. We have a lot of 4s, but it should be okay. Sky Skipper duo. I think we have a lot of 5s. I'll just take another Mind Whisker. Those are fine. How about another Pond Prophet? Yeah, we'll take another Pond Prophet. Where are we at? Ooh, into the Flood Maw. I like this as a trick too. 26, so we have to cut a few things. I'll cut one of these Head of the Homesteads. Because our top end is kind of big right now. I'll cut a dire downdraft. We'll take Sticky Tongue Sentinel. I could use some more cheap stuff to do. And I don't think we're playing any of this stuff, so I'll just grab an uncommon. We have a couple more cuts to make. I'll cut one of the Runaway Togethers. I don't think we need 2. Well, our colors are open. I guess I'll take the Tide, but I won't play it necessarily. The Crab came back, which I don't think we need to play either, but it's a card. Which Sky Skipper duo should I pick? Okay, we are Nightmare Frogs. I think I'm actually going to cut the Sky Skipper duo. We have one more cut to make. What's our creature count? 17, 7 non-creatures. Maybe we want the Crab. I've been wrecked by it enough. And I think I'm going to cut the Hidden Grotto, though. Just because we have 3 Pond Prophets, and that could interfere with us casting them on turn 2. Yeah, and I think we have enough big things to do. Maybe I should cut the Crab. I think I'm going to do that. And this will be the deck. So, let's get into the games. Let's see if this frog deck can perform as well as my other frog deck. I'm guessing probably not, since I'm missing several of the rares. But we've got a couple decent rares of our own. The Innkeeper's Talent, the Valley Caller, or Might Caller. Supermont is our first opponent. Well, we have a Pawn Prophet. And we're on the play, so this is a keepable hand. Hey, that's my rare. You're not supposed to have that. Well, if it gets out of hand, I can always bounce it and tap it and do all the things. Nothing? I have Shore Up. I don't know that I necessarily want to use it here. I don't. There's a Valley Flood Caller. Cast at sorcery speed for some reason. Alright, we gotta get something going here. I'm enjoying the music. Oh, opponent is splashing black, possibly for removal. Or card draw. What, could you not find enough blue card draw in your draft? Wait a minute. Oh, it untaps them. Okay. Okay, then. I think I just want to play the Wolverine, put a counter on the Splash Lasher, and go attacking. Wolverine doesn't trigger the Might Caller either, so it doesn't matter. And we're shields down for a turn, but it's only going to be this turn. That needs to go. See, I can dire downdraft one of these and kill the other one, which let's dire downdraft and get rid of this one because it costs more. Opponent might just put it on the bottom, or might just do that. Anyways, we're 2 wins away from Diamond rank, assuming we don't take any losses before then. Yeah, I have this draft and one more draft to try and make Diamond before the end of the season. Juan wins. Same tier rank as us. I mean, this looks like it could be a keepable hand, except it has no creatures and nothing going on. I guess we'll keep this. We'll have to ditch shore up. Opponent starts with a blacksmith's talent. Not what we want to see. Banishing light. Okay. That is fine. I have more. A Boros deck that hasn't played any creatures yet. There we go. Surveil. Yeah, I'll draw that. Now I'll be the aggro deck. Never mind. I won't be the aggro deck. You can be the aggro deck. Ooh, well, we are not going to get rid of our Innkeeper's talent. Could play Dire Downdraft. I should realistically just play this. I gotta read what this does. Whenever that creature deals combat damage, you may exile that. That's only when it enters. For some reason I thought it could do that every turn. I don't necessarily want to take 9 here. Lily Splash Mentor, that's cool. I think we play that. After we do this. Rabid Gnaw. Well, we're gonna do that. Okay, how do we not lose this? Polywallop, that's cool. So if I play another frog, it costs 2. So we kill that. I mean, that's not going to be blocked. I guess let's start... because I'm going to blink that. So let's put it there. So we tap that. Oh, that's got... oh, it only has Ward 1. That's right. Okay. Do I want to level this up again? Start getting double counters? I mean, kind of, but I also want to get this out. Okay, opponent goes down to 1. Puts that at level 2, that's fine. And plays a Warren Elder. Ooh, Head of the Homestead is a good draw. And I think I need to play that just to be safe. Because now I can also just start exiling this to get more bunnies. Yeah. And our opponent's at 1. I will say I do like the frog deck. Freak Show is our next opponent. A bit lower ranked in Platinum. This is not really a keepable hand. Yeah, this is better. I guess... Mind Whisker is something to play. I guess I gotta get rid of one of the 4 drops. It may as well be the Splash Lasher, because we have another one of them in the deck. I am not blocking that. Nice draw there with the Pawn Prophet. Byway Barterer. Whenever you expend 4, you may blah blah blah. I will block here. You're probably fine getting rid of the Pawn Prophet. That's a good one too. If I could have High Stride up, I'd play... I could attack. Now, why don't we attack? Opponent's not going for it. That's fine. I could definitely use more green sources. Thistle down players. Gonna pump that up, that's not nice. Ooh, another Pond Prophet. Well, I'll draw that. Let's see who the real aggro deck is. Yeah. That's what I thought, Boros aggro. Wait, our relationship is still good, Boros aggro. I'm just upset at this aggro player. That thing has Menace, which is annoying. Dire Downdraft, which I think I'm gonna do that. I mean, I trample, so... Or I just play... Lily's Splash Mentor. But then it's probably just trading... Let's play Lily's Splash Mentor. Oh, I should have played that pre-combat if I was going to do that. Whoops. Earthfire Hero, we gotta be careful now. Yeah, it's only got one card left in hand. Tree Guard Duo, that's a good one. That's really good, actually. Yeah, take that, Boros aggro. And with that win, that gets us into Diamond rank. Very nice. Alright, 3-0. Nice start there. Couple of those wins thanks to our rares, Innkeeper's Talent and Valley Might Caller. Alright, and our next opponent, Liliana. 666 Vess. Okay. Oh, we've got a Pond Prophet, Waterspout Warden. Yeah, we're set here. Oh, that's even better. Let's just curve out perfectly here. Opponent's red-green. That's a good one. Well, I'll just play my pawn profit. Can't attack into that. And I'm not going to double block either. Okay. Couldn't do anything about that. So I guess we'll just continue to curve out here. We might actually be in trouble. Depending on what else our opponent has, but red-green can make some big explosive plays early, especially being on the play. That's not the worst thing that could be happening to us. Yeah, when another creature enters, this gains flying until end of turn, so you can use that to sometimes sneakily get in your last points of damage. A gate assault on our tree guard duo. Okay. Bark Knuckle Boxer for our opponent. I think this turn we're just going to get rid of stuff. Because I can double Splash Lasher next turn. Get rid of this. And if those two trade, that's fine. Okay, no trades. I might be able to use Shore Up to get rid of him. Okay. Frilled Spark Shooter for our opponent. Well, that's going to be locked down for a couple turns, though. And we actually might get there with the Water Spout Warden, because next turn we're going to have a creature, and maybe the turn after that we'll have 2 more draw steps to maybe find another creature. I'm in for it. I think our opponent's starting to realize that. Alright. And another long stock brawl. Okay. Well, we'll just play our stuff and see what happens. Corpseberry Cultivator for our opponent. And that thing can start foraging. What do we need to close out this game? We needed the Water Spout Warden. Well, we get to Surveil. I know we have some double green cards, but they're not in our hand right now. This closes out the game right now. And there we go, Nightmare Frogs taking down another one. Though that was a pretty close game. Cheop is our next opponent, another diamond rank. We have Pond Prophet here, so I'm more inclined to keep. Any third land gives us Mind Whisker. Yeah, we'll keep it. Opponent starts off with a Fountainport Bell. Are you getting a land? Yes. And it's a forest. Meanwhile, we draw another island. Not quite the land we wanted to see. Oh, it's a Frog Mirror match. 3 Tree Scribe. We didn't get that one. Valley Mightcaller, you're a little bit late. You also don't have a green source, so I can't cast you yet. And opponent has a Pond Prophet. Trading Pond Profits, that's interesting. Opponent cracking the bell. We're going to be in trouble if we don't start getting a green source. So we really need this Mind Whisker to survive. No Dream Dew and Transfer. That's the rare we needed. I really need a green source. Which that is not. I think we're just going to be lost here. Dire Drown Draft is really bad with 3 Tree Scribe on the board. Fecundra, he has my old... This is like the exact build that I had. But I didn't have Fountain Port Bell. Oh, hey, I found a green source. Take that, opponent. Now just play a second green shell, just to show me that you really did copy my first frog deck. I had 2 green shells and Dream Dew and Entrancer. And those were my first 3 picks of the draft. It was kind of insane. And then I started seeing all the frog cards, and I didn't have that one, though. The game is pretty much over. Our land just came too late, and our opponent just had too many bomb rares. Oh gosh. This triggers that, and triggers that, and his trigger. I'll see what we draw, but I don't think there's a single card that can get us out of this. I didn't have that either. Sticky Tongue Sentinel, that doesn't get us out of this. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. We're at 7, he's got all that. I can't play enough to stop that. Alright, next opponent. We're finding a match. It is Nizwizg. Oh, it has Innkeeper's talent and nothing, no creatures. Do I keep and just hope we draw creatures? We do have a lot of them in the deck. I'm gonna do it. That's not a creature. We're up against lizards. That's not a creature. Ha, joke's on you, I don't have creatures in my hand. Though the shore up would be nice to keep. Yeah, it was a greedy keep, and we're getting punished for it. We just gotta set them back a turn. Well, now I have a creature. Well, this isn't going to work when we're drawing all lands. He's got all menace stuff. I may as well attack him. Because I can't block. And I'm only taking an additional 2 damage when I was already taking 5. Yeah, this isn't going to work when we just draw all lands. I drew 1 non-land card that whole game. Okay. So we zipped up to 4 wins. Let's not just lose out after that. Our opponent was also a lizard deck on the play. It's taken us a while to find someone. Dadenham 93. Okay, well we can cast everything in this hand, so let's keep it. So we'll at least have stuff to do. I can run away together and bounce that if it gets out of hand. Opponent doesn't want to trade. We'll just be mana efficient here. Play one of our 3 drops. And now you want to get frisky. Well, I'm not in the mood. Oh, I should have blocked. Well, if I had blocked, I would have taken the damage and this could have triggered anyways. We can't cast that, so there's no point in drawing that right now. We gotta play a little defensively against the lizard deck here. I don't think I mind this trade. Close enough. Let's us play our green creatures at least. Like this one. Oh, you have removal now. Okay. Yeah, we haven't seen our Hivespine Wolverine. Oh, no, we did see it in, like, the first game. Gev! I want to see Gev. Treeguard Duo, I like that one. Do I just play this out now? +2, +2... I think we wait a little. I'll gladly trade here. I've run away together, so I was expecting that. Well, the board is clear. He's got a Hearthfire hero that has 0 power, and a Brazen Collector that has 1 power. Dire Downdraft. Guess I'll keep that. Now we can start attacking. I think we may have figured out how to beat this lizard deck. They just need to not draw good stuff. Well, that can't even take anything. Because it's not power 2 or less and they don't have another lizard. Forest, I'll keep that. Trigger duo, and our opponent's done. Hustle and bustle, okay. Well, we're at 5 wins, so that's into slight profit territory in terms of number of gems we put into this. Always welcome. And now we just need our next opponent here. And it is Jarbles the Grey. You can put spaces in your name, you know, people. Pawn Profit makes this a keepable hand. Mind Whisker is also nice. Our opponent is on the play. Unfortunately, I can't use the village to cast High Stride. We're up against some sort of white deck for the first time. Valley Quest Caller, that's not what I wanted to see. Let's just try and draw into our land drops. Okay, so it's primarily going to be a Bats deck, I take it. Milling over a Cruel Claws Heist. I like that. I'm gonna do something a little tricksy. Can we get a little tricksy? Let's try and get rid of that Valley Quest Caller. Come on, attack me. But I'm using this defensively, so this could go very sideways. So if I High Stride this one, does that fix it? Well, I fixed something. I've never seen this one's... Even permanents contain gain hexproof. Permanents you control also gain indestructible. Okay. Well, I got to draw an extra card. So there's that. I guess I'll go with the Splash Lasher. Banishing Light on our Splash Lasher. Okay. I can fix that. Now we're just going to start building up a board state. Opponent is stuck on 4 lands. I don't know if that matters for his hand. There's a Life Creed duo. It's a 2/3. And there's a Nettle Guard that's a 4/2. Jeez. I want that Valley Quest Caller gone. I still have an idea. This is why I like Runaway Together. Let's go Pawn Prophet, see what we get. Shore Up, which we don't have up right now. But that's okay. Here's the Quest Caller again. Yeah, this trade was bound to happen. Eventually. There, I can pump my stuff too. Still haven't even gotten around to playing this Mind Whisker. I love this frog deck, especially these Pawn Prophets. Ah, that's not good. That's a little too big, opponent. Come on, we were having a nice, reasonable game here. Glide Dive Duo. We're just going to lose this in the air, aren't we? Which it certainly seems that way. That's a good one. Can I attack with the rabbits? We really gotta get going on all this stuff. Yeah. Swing out. I have Shore Up. I can attack with rabbits. And this is why Splash Lasher is an amazing card. It can take board states like this one and just kind of swing it into your favor just long enough to hopefully get the win. I want to keep my thing around. I didn't have any of those enter. Oh wait, I had frogs enter. Let me... These should be bigger. That could be an error, but our board is so wide right now. Unless our opponent has Starfall Invocation. Do not have that card. You do not have that card. You have Consumed Belgrade. Okay. Bringing back a Daggerfang Duo, but you don't have enough. You're at 3 life. I have this talent. Yeah. Nightmare Frogs came for ya. Alright, one way or another, this next game is going to be our last one today. Oh, and we have a mythic opponent, Plorian. Pawn Prophet, Mind Whisker, Long River Lurker, Tree Guard Duo, let's go. Ooh, Sticky Tongue Sentinel. We haven't seen you yet. least not in a meaningful way. Innkeeper's Talent, that's good. In no world do I block this. Opponent's stuck on mono white. I think we'll do this for now. Oh, that's right, you can sack that and make a thing. That's fine. But doesn't want to trade? That's scary. Okay. I suppose I could have attacked for one there. Let's attack first. And just work on building up a board. What is it with us getting tons of islands and not enough force? I know we have not... Okay. I know we have 9 islands in the deck. We beat a mythic rank, but... I mean, clearly he got stuck on mono white. Yeah, kind of an anticlimactic game. Next turn... I was probably just going to drop Treeguard Duo Super Pump the Valley Might Caller, because that just pumps a lot more and makes our board wider. And then maybe we go Innkeeper's Talent and Long River Lurker from there. But hey, I'll always take 7 wins, because I've had plenty of times where things didn't work out, where I get draws like our last opponent just did. Let's take one final look at the deck. We got to do a lot of stuff with it. I think we showed off everything. We showed off why Splash Lasher is really good, and that's why I scooped those up when I saw them. Polywallop, Treeguard Duo is good. Lily Splash Mentor, good. Oh, we were only running one of these. That's okay, it was fine. And also the Water Spout Warden. We kind of showed off instance where that can be a way to close out a game if your opponent doesn't have a way to block flyers and you can just put out a creature every turn. Or in the Frog deck, blink a creature every turn as well. That would work. 3 Pawn Profits, Innkeeper's Talent, some bounce stuff, Shore Up, High Stride. Yeah, there were a few things I would have liked to have seen improved with this deck, but we still got to 7 wins, and I am happy with it. I'm happy with Nightmare Frogs. There you go. So I guess for now, I'll take my leave.